Volvo was established in 1915 as a subsidiary of SKF, an actual ball bearing manufacturer in Sweden. Now, Volvo means I roll in Latin, which makes sense considering the intentions of the name for what it was used for, a new series of ball bearings. Now, in 1924, the SKF sales manager and engineer decided to start a construction of a Swedish car business. Now, their vision was to build cars that could withstand the rigors of the country roads and cold temperatures. And today, Volvo manufacturers not only produce cars, but heavy equipment, buses, and more. An example of their masterful engineering and reliability. Now, I'm Donna Kessler, and today I am at Morehead Auto in Newburgh, and we're going to take a look at a 1965 Volvo 544 that has actually withstood the test of time, stored away for more than 50 years on this episode of My Ride Garage. I'm with Ron Morehead of Morehead Auto, and he has a very unique and, should I say, timeless Volvo. There is quite the history around this, Ron. Now, you have to start from the beginning. Tell everybody why this car looks the way it does.
This car is actually brand new. It's never been sold. This car has been in storage since 1968 in my grandparents' basement. This is exactly how the car left the showroom here and went into storage. We obviously detailed it a little bit. The waxes these days, I think, are a little bit better than the waxes in '65. But this car is 100% original, brand new. From my understanding, I think it actually still has the warranty on it. 6 months, 6,000 miles, since the car's never been registered. That was the premise behind the warranties back in '65, that once the car was sold, your warranty would start.
Right.
So if the car was never sold,
right,
technically the warranty's still on it. I don't know if Volvo will allow that though.
And how many miles does it have on it?
5 miles.
5 miles.
I
probably
just
drove it from here to your grandfather's house to.
Yeah, that was
literally.
It. And unfortunately, I just put a mile on it, taking pictures for someone else, and it felt weird watching it go from 4 to 5. I was actually a little depressed. I put a mile on this car, but this is a 5-mile 1965 544 that has been garage kept since 1968.
And folks, it still has the plastic on the seats. It still has the paper on the sun visors. It's absolutely amazing. It's untouched. If anybody wants to restore a Volvo, they should model it after this, because this is how it was. This is the way it should look. Really amazing. It's amazing that it was stored away for so long. Now, your grandfather this was his dealership where we are now?
Yeah. 1947, he started selling used cars out of here. He was an apple farmer. And in the wintertime, he needed to make some extra money.
Now, he bought this new.
Correct. I think this is actually a dealer swap from a previous Volvo dealer. So there was 2 of these cars left in '65 that we had. As a matter of fact, I just met a gentleman whose uncle bought the other one. That was the brother to this. And this car sat on the showroom floor from '65 to about '68. And Volvo had created the new car, the 122s. It was a little bit bigger, a little bit more room, a little bit more horsepower, better handling, and it wasn't much more. So this car sat for quite a while, 3 years, and then my grandfather said, you know what, just put it in the basement. And I don't know if it was hindsight or he was just clairvoyant, he could see ahead in the future, but to be able to pull this car out of the storage and do some minor detailing to it, it's overwhelming to see this car the light of day it is right now, on how clean and how nice this car really is. It's a great car. Volvo's been built on safety for so many years. And this car actually won a big road race over in Europe years ago, 1966 or 67. A 544 won a sort of like a Baja.
No kidding.
It was just reading it online, and it's pretty amazing. But this car here, it's just, a lot of people look at it and goes, looks like a 40 Ford with the way the back is. And I don't know, Volvo took a little bit of engineering designs from the United States. I know the United States have taken them, but if you look at it, has seat belts at '65, which was very early on. There's no safety feature. There's no airbags in this car. It's only about a 2,200-pound car, so it's a very light car. Small 4-cylinder motor. But the car runs, shifts great, rides nice. They've always been a really good car for so many years of Volvos. I mean, they got a 1 million mile Volvo.
Oh yeah.
So Volvo has been a longevity car for a long, long time.
Wow. You got to hear this thing run. It purrs like a kitten. Ron, give it a little start up there. Yeah. I don't even have to yell because you don't even like the motor's not even that loud. That is phenomenal.
It's got a pull-out choke. A pull-out choke. How many years ago was that? That's what I just, the simplicity of the car, it's just a base, just simplicity.
Yeah.
No computers, you can work on the car.
Yeah.
It's just so
and
simple.
you knew about this car that was in your grandfather's basement, like since you were a kid or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is your grandfather still?
No, he passed a few years back.
Oh,
my
okay.
grandmother's still around.
And
I don't know if she was happy to see it go or she just whatever. Just
yeah,
let it go.
yeah.
You know, but it's just a neat timepiece to be able to say that we actually think it's the only brand new 1965 544 in the country.
Huh.
Volvo has one in their museum in Sweden, but I don't know if that car was an unregistered vehicle.
Right.
This car is absolutely a brand new 1965
Yeah, I mean,
Volvo.
in my 10 years of doing my ride, this is like the first one I've ever seen. Yeah, unlike this Volvo. Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal. Ron, thank you so much for your time today.
Well, thank you,
I was
Ron.
so thrilled to
Appreciate it.
see
Thank
this
you.
car.
Yeah, it's,
awesome. Volvos. I mean, you don't see many of them at car shows, but they are out there, and like I said, they are one of the best built cars around, even today. For more on the Volvo, go to Volvo.com, or you can check out the Volvo Club of America at vcoa.org. Till next time, this is Donna Kessler from My Ride Garage.